Welcome to our presentation. We are Nepo Water Solutions and we are going to present our product, a water filter. Our water filter has the task of completely cleaning the residues contained in the first amount of water. The filter will be located under the sinks, and the water that's introduced will be water that has been used to wash dishes, fruits, and even hands. The natural filtration process take place inside the filter. So for this gravel, coarser sand, fine sand, activate carbon, and polyphylum, which is a special absorbent cotton, are needed. Let's talk about the justification. In recent years, statistics have confirmed that Mexico has experienced severe droughts. So this is reflected in the poorest neighborhoods and in the dams. It's necessary today to promote sustainable development and water reuse. Our objective is to promote the care and use of water by means of innovative products so that water is treated for reuse. The mission that the company must follow is to develop and innovate solutions to reuse water, to look for the most critical places about the bad consumption of this resource, and to look for the most efficient, simple, and practical way to implement a product capable of reusing water and reducing daily consumption. Within our vision is to be one of the best companions in the filter market by the philosophy of relationship with the environment, contributed to the care of our planet by providing a way to reuse water.
And then I talk about layout or layout of the machines. We have 4 stations. The first one, rolling machine station. We have 2 tools, circle saw and welding machine. To use a welding station, this is the second one station. And third station, we have 2 tools, sans gravel and polyfill cubic cardboard. In this station, filling station, we have an door, an emergency door or exit door. And the last one, final ensemble station, where we have another door, where we exit door right here. And then I talk about organization chart. In all companies, we have a manager, and then administrative coordinator, and one sealer. For production, we have a coordinator and 4 line operators. About manufacturing process, and number 1, steel case manufacturing. First, measure and mark styles, and then cut size, and then check measurements, and then give cylinder shape with rolling machine, and then check measurements, and then weld the joint points, check for legs, to number 2, leading inside with pit strip, number 3, adding the following order to the assembly filter with next materials: polyfill, activate charcoal, sand, chicle sand, and gravel. Before all the last station, screw on the cover, weld the connectors, and add the gasket. We have and drag and process, and my partner Manuel display there.
The wine process and the water filter manufacturing process, the starting and the measuring and the mark, the startness and the string speed. The next is the cut to the size. The next is the check measurements, uh, and are the measurements correct? It's not on the sound of the scarf. It's just to the next the rod of storage seal the steel sheet the sugar measurements, and the next the RN measurements correct. It's not the roll up and the guy. It's just to the next and the RN the measurements correct. And this is not on the roll up on the guy. It's taken on the principal operations. Is the Nepal water solution. And the welded jump points and the check for the leaks are the next are the 2-year leaks. It's just weld points of the leaks. The next is lining and then side wide the phase 3. The next is the field casing according to the specifications. The next is screen on the cover. Finishing on the performed installation. Okay, then the material is used in the manufacture of the products. For the casing, it used styling the steel sheet and illustration glue and the PET strip. For the filling, we use polyfill and activate charcoal and the sand. On the sand and striker sand and the gravel. And as accessories, we will use squeeze and the gasket and the connectors. Machinery and the tools used in the manufacturing of the product. It will start with the use of the type welding machine and the circular saw and the rolling machine and the funnel and the weighting machine and the measuring tape. Finance. The wheel on the person, the finance or the product on the product with the start white the salt spray, then the wheel the finance of the product and the start wheel on the salt price 2,200 pesos and the manufacturing cost 893 pesos and the profit per page 1,306. What the next page, please? Advantage and disadvantage. As an advantage, we highlight or the scores weighted recycling reduces consumption on the deployment side by filtering in the less than the 20% loss on the total volume. As the positive impact on the planet and the disadvantage, we highlight the water is not sustainable for drink. The following filtration process is lower than the camped water fall, and the fault and the impurities can be stuck in the inlet nostril. Product improvements. The product will let the filter white input and the output, the connector and the order to the complete the pipe system with gasket and the sublead to the private leakings in the filtration process.
All right. Like in conclusion, with the volume of our product, we contribute to saving water. We facilitate drought, and we provide the solution for the impact of drought in the country. That's why we consider its implementation benefits on the employment and the economy on to our nation. This is the final product. Uh, Another information, some ideas for the reuse of water obtained by the product are car wash, general cleaning, suction mopping, cleaning windows, and other ones. Irrigation gardens, and other things to use the water. Um, for our part, that's it. Uh, Thank you for your attention.